I think I already showed you.
Good morning. Good morning. We are live. I need that logo so that I can add it to your stuff. I don't
Okay.
have the new one.
I got a new logo.
She's so excited. I don't blame
It's
her.
so
It's
cute.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. We just added a mushroom to it. We changed the heart a little bit. So,
And I love the fact that you added a mushroom to it.
yeah,
That's so cool.
I know. I like it too.
And of course, it's the Christmas mushroom.
Mm-hmm. Always the M&M mascara because I want my colors are red and green.
Yep.
And so we have to have the red mushroom on there.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of red in your original
No,
logo.
no, no, no. I wasn't when my logo was made for me. Um I wasn't even teaching on Amanita at that time, so it wasn't even brought into my life. Well, it was, but I just didn't know what I know about it now.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. It was something that was brought to me, and I learned about it. Actually, it was brought to me by my ancestors, I believe.
Oh,
I know, interesting. Well, hello everyone. How are you doing out there? Happy Tuesday.
the last Tuesday of the month.
It is the last Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing out there? I guess we're just gonna kind of like wait for people to come in.
A little bit. We'll be talking.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll get the boring stuff out of the way, the stuff that we have to do to protect ourselves. It's just legalities so that we can be live. Today, we're going to be talking about the lymphatic system, heavy metals, a little bit about critters, and yeah, just things that a lot of you guys haven't been taught or told, maybe, or maybe I'll just be able to help you guys understand it in a better, with a better understanding. But so here's the disclaimer: is the information shared here is intended for educational and spiritual and informational purposes only. It does not diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical, psychological, or physical conditions. This content is not suitable for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider regarding any questions about your health or well being. By engaging with this material, you accept personal responsibility for your own choices and healing journey. We are here for entertainment purposes only. Neither one of us, Julie or myself, are a doctor or a nurse, or do we know much about the medical industry or Western medicine, whatever you want to call it. But what we do have is our own anecdotal experiences that we have experienced throughout our lifetime and raising our children and having our family. And I am an alternative medicine practitioner um, in my own city here in Glendale, Arizona. I own my own healing facility doing this. I help people transfer off of pharmaceuticals, street drugs, alcohol onto plant based medicine. I am a master detoxer. I do much more than just that. Like I said, I help detox the body so we can get it lined up correctly. And that's why we're going to be talking about the lymphatic system today. But like I said, we're just going to wait a few minutes for some people to get in. It is early still.
And I'm just double checking the chat right now. Oh, its chat is working. Well, at least on Facebook. I'll work on,
The chat.
yeah, because nothing was popping up, but we have people on. There's more and more.
Yeah, last night I went live with Anne, and oh my gosh, if you want to talk about being so much interruptions with the system, I just was, oh, you get frustrated for a minute, then finally you just, what's the point of even getting frustrated? It's out of my control. I have no control of what's going on with this system. I do everything I'm supposed to. It took me 10 minutes just to go live. I don't know how many times I hit that button live, go live, nothing. Nothing would happen. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? How you doing? What's your weather like where you're at? I always like you
Oh,
guys to
yes.
check in with your weather with me. I like to know what's going on in all different parts because we got people from other countries on here. We got people from other states. Good morning. I see someone came in.
Oh, Brandon made it. Hello. And I'm just checking the chat. 2.
Um,
Oh, hi, Brandon.
Here this morning, it's a little bit nippy, not too bad. Yesterday morning, super cold, and I just came in from Utah on Sunday, so this should be really nice to me. Yesterday it was really nice when it warmed up for a minute because I think we only got to like what 67 degrees yesterday.
I think. But I want to let everybody know that yesterday was the second coldest morning of this year
Yeah,
so far.
yeah. So far it hasn't been terribly, but I'm a wimp, so yeah.
And
Yeah, anything
you're not
70 and below, I'm freezing. But anyways, yeah, this morning it was pretty nippy driving in, and then I guess we're supposed to get like to 80 degrees today or something like that.
72 today. It got to 69 yesterday, 80 on Friday.
We're like when it's 8, like we can sunbathe outside. We can get all kinds of good sun right now. I just can't believe this. This is normally like what our springs are like.
Yeah.
But we are not getting that cold. Aren't some parts of the country though, like I don't know if this is true, but I heard this when I was in Utah in Salt Lake City that it was 30 minus somewhere.
Well, I can tell you that
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota was very cold. They got to negative 20. But that doesn't include the wind chill factor. And their temperature one day was 11 degrees, the regular temperature. And in Missouri, where another son lives, it was 15 degrees, so 4 degrees difference. But with the wind chill factor, they were both at -1. So they had the exact same weather, 100 miles apart, hundreds of miles apart. And yeah, they were snowed in. They have snow days going on. They're probably in both states, Missouri and South Dakota. Yeah, the kids are out of school. And according to a few people, Tennessee, on Monday, Tennessee had already called saying that Wednesday would be a snow day as well. So yeah, there's a lot of cold.
Wow.
I'm going to find out who had 30 degrees below.
Okay, well at least someone's getting some kind of winter because Utah didn't have any snow on the ground.
Wow.
They had some in the mountains. You can see it because the mountains, are all over there really close. So you can see it up in the mountains, but that was it. And all my family members are saying they're having a really warm winter themselves. So I thought we were supposed to get colder as we went, as the time went on. I had always felt that we were going to go more into a cold front, get colder and colder, but no, it seems like we're warming up. This planet is. So it's very interesting to see and feel what Mother Gaia is doing. Yeah, it's a pretty warm. Yeah, Utah it wasn't warm for me. Heck no, I'm sorry. Going to bed and waking up at 25-degree weather to me is it's not warm at all. But they didn't have any snow, so that's why it's warm for them.
Yep. Oops. Shoot.
So I guess I'm just going to start talking about the lymphatic system.
Yeah, we've got a few people in.
Yeah.
Brandon's the only one who's chatted with us. So if you're somewhere else, North Carolina has checked in. So anybody else who wants to check in on the weather and let us know and what you're dealing with. I did see a video yesterday where I don't know if it was real, of course, it could be AI, where showed the icicles hanging off the tire area over by the tire well. And somebody went to open the car door and pulled out the handle, and it broke completely because it was so frozen.
That's crazy.
And
that is just
holding the handle.
Wow.
Door handle.
Oh my gosh. That's oh my gosh. In North Carolina, a brisk low 30s here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's cold. That is cold.
Yep. Well, and we don't know what the wind chill factor is.
No,
that makes a whole lot of difference.
It was windy one day, you guys, in Utah when I was there, and I never went outside. Every morning I'd wake up and walk around my cousin's apartment complex. She has a beautiful apartment complex. And I was walking around. But that morning, my butt stayed inside. I'm such a chicken. I have always lived in the heat. So I like the cold, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to get used to it and, go to more cold weathers because it seems like you could just breathe a lot easier with the cold weather. I really was able to just breathe so much better with that cold at Utah. I really liked it. But when the wind started going, it wasn't so much fun. But let me go ahead and welcome you guys all in, all you beautiful humans. And we're going to take a breath. Okay, and this talk about the lymphatic system has a lot to do with breath, okay? So just slowly inhale through the nose. And then I want you to release it really slow and with a hum, if you can, okay? And release it way slower than when you inhaled it, okay? Today we're talking about something most people were never taught, but your body has been whispering about it for years. And when I'm teaching you guys, I'm not trying to put you guys in fear base at all. I'm really not. I just am trying to bring clarity regarding what I talk about, okay? I'm not trying to fear people. And I know sometimes it sounds like I'm trying to fear people, but I'm not. So let me know if I do that, because I'm trying to not do that anymore. But this is about understanding the lymphatic system. We're going to talk a little bit about heavy metals and how they play a part, and how congestion is one of the best ways as an example for me to teach people the lymphatic system. I've talked on lymphatic system before. Last year we did. I've learned even more since then. And like I said, when we're talking about mucus and congestion, it's a great example of how to get you guys to connect the dots better on the lymphatic system.
Because a lot of people understand mucus and
we all have it. So, yeah. And so physical and emotional, energetic create symptoms we're told are normal. We're told this is all normal. Congestion is normal, right? If you dealt with sinus pressure, brain fog, swollen glands, chronic fatigue, breast tenderness, belly bloat, jaw tension, reoccurring infections, or feeling like your body just won't clear, this conversation is for you. Mine, jaw. What's yours?
What?
I have jaw tension.
I have a congestion.
Congestion?
Yeah. My sinuses are doing fine, but my nose is congested right now.
You're not broken. You're blocked. Mm-hmm. Literally. So just listen to, I like to listen to my body. Just listen to our body during this time, and this I'll have no judgment on it.
I have it uploaded, so whenever you need it.
Oh, okay. So, well, go ahead and show the lymphatic system. She's going to show what the lymphatic system is. I'm going to go over a little bit what the lymphatic system is. Okay, so the lymphatic system protects you from infections and destroys old or abnormal cells in your body. Doesn't need anymore. It functions almost like a sponge, absorbs excess lymph fluids, water, from the body's organs and returns it back to the bloodstream. Okay? The lymphatic system is your body's primary drainage and cleanup network. And roughly your body has 15 liters of lymph fluid moving through the body daily. Yeah, this is, and lymph carries cellular waste.
Brandon is saying that he has jaw tension as well, and Victor is in the house. So
Hello, Victor. He was with us last night. Thank you for joining us last night, Victor. You're such a sweetheart. He gets it's like 3 or 4 in the morning for him.
You should come on Tuesday night class. If you're going to get up that early in the morning, come see us.
Oh no, he's only on for like 10 or 15 minutes,
10 or
and he's
15.
like, "Okay, good night, girls." Love your damn
Okay.
self. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
so lymph carries cellular waste, immune debris, excess hormones, environmental toxins, heavy metals, and emotional and stress chemistry. Okay, so. Unlike the heart, you guys, the lymph has no pump. It moves the way you move your lymphatic system, okay? It does not move on its own. The number one way to do this, you guys, oh, I like that. Look how much better that.
What?
You got it on there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't
You
see
got to
it?
show me how to do that. You have to show me how to do that.
I will.
Okay? All right, guys. I'm all holding up last night like this for everybody.
And I could, yeah.
Okay.
We'll fix it.
It's great. Okay, so the heart, okay, so it doesn't have a pump. You have to pump your own lymphatic system, and the way you do that is through breath. Breathing through the nose, not the mouth, the nose.
Now, a lot of people suggest that you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So do you have to do?
That is a much better, that is good. I know people who can't breathe through the nose because they have all kinds of medical conditions. My assistant can't breathe through her left nostril.
Ooh.
Yeah, Judy.
Yeah.
I always get them. I always call her Judy.
The other J.
I call Julie. So, anyways,
We're good.
I do with my kids too. So,
and you have a few J's in your kids.
Most of them were all J's. I didn't do that that was done on accident. Okay, and you also from muscle contraction, fascia movement. Fascia is super important. We'll get into that. That's another very important part of the body that I love to talk about. Hydration and nervous system regulation. When lymph slows, everything backs up, you guys. Everything backs up. If you guys have ever had problems with your lymphatic system, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I had my whole entire right side go out on me. So this is something that I work on every single day. I know how important lymphatic system is. So as we get through this, you guys will have some really good, easy ideas on how to work with your lymph. It's not really that hard. Okay, this is when the body starts storing instead of releasing. Okay, when your body starts to store the fluids and then they get thick and gunky. Sinus congestion is a lymph problem, you guys.
Yes.
Not a nose problem.
Nope. Before you go on, I know you've talked about the fascia and everything, but what about exercise? What about dancing? What about movement?
Yeah, that's exactly how you get the lymph going. Exercise is the number one thing you can do. Moving. Stagnation is not good for the lymph. You do not. So people who don't move around too much,
right.
They probably have a lot of congestion.
Yes.
They probably, they have a lot of nasal problems.
Right. And I cleared out my sinuses, my nasal passages this morning. And then I get in the car and drive across town. Now I'm congested.
Yes. Yes. And then hopefully you'll be able to do some of these exercises. It's
Yes.
real simple exercises. I've got a guided lymph activation. Can you guys, let me see. Okay, so your collarbone, one of the ways so we want to open the exits before we stir the system. You want to open the exits of the lymphatic system. I'm going to show you 3 points, where I feel that most of the lymph is. Well, 4. In behind the ears, just take your fingers like this, you guys, and when you're doing it in the shower, I always do it in the shower because I'm cleaning myself with soap, so it just glides real easy. Right around the ear, I get the lymph going right there. I always do nine swipes. That's my thing. 9, 9, 9, 9. Then the collarbone, the bone right there, you want to just same thing, 2 fingers, and you will open up those exits. Same right here. I always do at least 9. A little bit of tapping. Not you could do tapping. Tapping is fine. Okay. And then the biggest part for me is the armpits. Because you got a lot of lymph nodes, you guys. Look at that. You actually got lymph nodes from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet.
Well, it's basically they show it starting about the nose area.
In the area.
Yeah.
I know we have lymph nodes under our eyes too. You can feel them if you get a gusha.
Yeah.
If you get a gusha, which is
I'll work on it to show what a gusha is. Hold on.
Okay. I also have some inside the cabinet, and if you can't find one, we've got some in the back too. I still get the gusha. If you scrape it under your eye, you'll feel your lymph nodes under the eye. But to just get this, I'm just trying to keep it really simple for you guys. So, like I said, little massage behind the ear with the 2 fingers, and then on the collarbone, armpits, massage the armpits, really good. Get in there, massage them really good. And then the 4th spot that is super, super important. If you look at our diagram, the crotch area, that area right there where your hip flexors are and stuff, massaging those is so important to get the lymphatic system going down your legs, and then it has to come back up through the feet.
And if you look on this diagram, you will see that under the armpits match what is right at the hip area. It matches the numbers and everything. Size-wise, of course, but it's very, very close. And Victor wanted to talk about that breathing. Done breathing, Claudene spoke of before, helped a lot under the autism meltdowns. At last, those old neighbors are of away. Grandmother left now as well. Bring us looks like champagne. Yeah. Okay. Alcoholic-free champagne, he says. Okay. Wanted to tell you about the breathing does work for his meltdowns.
Thank you. Good. Yes, it does. It really does. I mean, growing up, my grandma would tell me a 10-second, the 10-second rule, count to 10, Claudene, because I had really bad anger when I was a kid. And she'd tell me count to 10. And it worked. It worked. Breathe. Breath is life. Breath is a creator. He gives you breath. Without it, you wouldn't be here. So breath is very important for the nervous system, you guys.
And for the lymphatic system.
Exactly. For all your systems. I mean, these are the things that I work on. These are the things that I teach on because they're so important. Sinus don't drain on their own, you guys. They won't drain on their own. They rely on the lymphatic pathways to get that gunk out, that mucus out. We are so full of mucus, which we want to be. We want to be moist. We are 75% water.
But you do not want, as you had said early, the thick, sluggish mucus.
Yeah.
You want thin,
flowing, and
clear.
And you want it to be flowing and moving through the body. So, I mean, our bodies are amazing. It gets gunked up. We're able to move it out. So that's really, I think that's just amazing how we're able to do this with just simple things, as much as just doing some massaging on some area, the 4 areas of your body. Do it with breath, you guys, and you will see a big difference in your circulation of your lymphatic system for sure. So sinuses produces mucus to trap pathogens and filter air. Your mucus drains through your facial lymph vessels in your face. Okay, your neck, lymph nodes, and your collarbone. That's why those two areas are the ones that I massage first. And then I do the armpits and then the groin. Well, I do behind the knees. I have a whole thing that I do. But just to keep it simple and to get started, those are the 4 areas while you're in the shower. It's that easy while you're washing yourself. It's not that hard. If your lymph is congested, mucus has nowhere to go. That you cannot drain your sinuses if the neck and the chest are blocked, you guys. Yeah. And the reason why sinuses get stuck is because the lymph, because of the congestion in your neck and your chest, which is caused by tight fascia. Fascia is something that I want to talk about on our next show for sure. I've talked about it before. Fascia is everything that you're connected to tissues all over your body. Like I said, we'll get into that because I don't want to get off topic. I am, in fact, right now, I just started seeing a fascia and a lymphatic specialist.
Ooh.
Yes, I have had my first, what is it? I had my first session with her 2 weeks ago. I had to leave to go to Utah for a funeral for my auntie who passed away, and I missed my appointment for last week. But it is what it is, and I'm already regretting it. So yeah, I'm working with a specialist right now who's helping me work with moving my fascia and my lymphatic system. I do have issues with it. So,
now, what is her title? Is she a massage therapist?
She's a massage therapist who specializes in fascia, neck, rotator cuff, and lymphatic. That's what she specializes in, and she has studied all over the world. So she's fantastic. I'm in love with her.
Oh my
goodness. I'm in awe. So yeah, I felt like $1 million when I got off of her table. She worked exactly where I told her. Now, my problem, you guys, is because my tonsils were taken out when I was 3 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to get into that, how important tonsils are.
Yes.
And that is why my jaw locks up.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And my jaw, you guys, is always tight no matter what. And I could not figure it out. I'm massaging it. I do this. I do that. I'm on a good diet, no sugar. And I'll just be driving and I'm just sitting there and I can feel my jaw just tensing up all the time. I'm always rubbing it. Stop. Come to find out it has something to do with my tonsils being taken out.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you have congestion in the neck and the chest, you have shallow breathing, poor posture, inflammation. Chronic immune load could be allergies caused by allergies, mold exposure. Mold exposure is huge. That's another topic I want to talk about, you guys, is we will down the road is mold exposure. Gut inflammation, dental or jaw issues. Just told you guys my story, and emotional stress. Now, breathing through the mouth will cause thick mucus when you breathe just through your mouth. I've met people who can't breathe through the nose and then breathe through the mouth. Yeah. Children do it a lot. It also slows down your natural clearance of the system. So nose breathing is lymph-friendly breathing, you guys. Start practicing breathing through your nose. I was an avid runner. I ran for about 17 years of my life, and I would practice all kinds of breathing. And yeah, I did breathe a lot through my mouth. So that could have been the start of why I started having lymphatic issues. Running and then, on top of it, breathing through the mouth and just doing all kinds of practices, you guys. I was experimenting all the time. Um, it will cause nervous tension from the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve dysregulation. Vagus nerve is another thing that I'm really big on, you guys. I am all about the nervous system, from the endocannabinoid system to the parasympathetic system to the vagus nerve. Another one I want to talk about is the vagus nerve. Again, I want to get real deep into that this year. It's a very important part. Those are there are three nervous systems that, if they got to be regulated and they got to be taken care of so that you feel healthy and present and out of pain. And also, having your nervous system regulated will keep you from being in fight and flight and survival mode all the time, because that's one of the biggest problems we have on this planet with the human race that I see. Nervous system tension also will also show up in, that is trauma that's stored in your neck and your jaw. Fight and flight, when your nervous system is messed up and you are in fight and flight, equals poor drainage. And if you're dehydrated, you guys, thick mucus equals slow lymph. So drink, the rule of thumb that I've always been told and I've always followed is drink half your weight.
I've always been told 8 ounces of water an hour. And of course, I'm not talking times 24.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as you're awake. That's been my thing. I try to do at least a gallon a day. That's what my goal is, a gallon. And we've got, did you see what I posted?
Oh, the gusha. Yeah, there's the gusha, you guys.
That's what a gusha looks like. That is a jade gusha. They come in different stones. But I don't know the significance between the stones as far as your fascia. But when she was talking about the different areas, I wanted to put that up because you use that on all the areas you're talking about.
I do. And my specialist was also using it on me too. So she forgot hers. So I'm like, oh, I've got plenty.
Oh, did you? Is she mobile?
She comes to me. Yeah,
cool.
She came to me. Yeah, it was really nice. It's just great. I'm so glad that I found this this gal. It was a Christmas gift. Wow. She was a Christmas gift, and my first 2 sessions with her were paid for.
I love that. She was a Christmas gift.
She was. Someone bought her for me for Christmas, and it was the greatest gift I've gotten so far.
You know how that sounds, right? Okay. Oh. Just say. But have you thought about having sessions in here while you're working, that she does sessions for some of your clients?
Oh, I'll be referring her out.
No, I meant she could be mobile here.
Oh, no, we haven't talked about that. No, I just have one session with her so far.
Yeah,
she seems to be really, really busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she seems to have quite the clientele. She's actually only been in it for 3 years. She's been doing it for 3 years. Yeah. So I got her still, in the beginning, I feel. 3 years of experience is pretty good. But I got to watch her work on my husband. Okay, you guys. I don't know if you guys know someone or if you suffer from like an anxiety of people touching you. Well, that's my husband. He doesn't like nobody touching him. He does not like it at all. He's never had a massage before.
Wow.
Yeah. Got him on the table. And he got on there, and within 5 minutes, this lady had him melting in her hands. And she would ask him a question. This is within 5 minutes, and all he's doing is humming. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, yes. Yeah. I was super excited. She'd work wonders on my husband. He's had lots and lots of trauma to his neck. He's had many neck surgeries.
Oh.
My husband cannot pull his hand back like this. He cannot put his head up. He cannot turn to the beat. There's so much he cannot do. So his fascia and his lymph is just stuck.
Yeah.
Tight.
So did she do hands-on the whole time, or did she use a gusha to get him started?
She
My
was all
gosh.
hands on pretty much. And then
Okay.
when she got to the lymph up in the face, she's like, she was like, I got to get my gusha. And she realized she forgot it. And I'm like, oh, I can help you. I got plenty. She did a lot of cupping. She put a cup on him, you guys, and she couldn't get it to move. It was just stuck.
Wow.
I know, I know. But by the end of the massage, she had it flowing back up and down and around his neck, and it was amazing what she was doing. It was really, yeah, she does some good work when it comes to the lymphatic and the fascia.
And how is he feeling now?
He was able to get comfortable and go to sleep.
Wow.
He hasn't been able to get comfortable and go to sleep for a very long time. So, I mean, he goes to sleep, but getting comfortable is his biggest problem.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, numb arm goes numb.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of problems. I always tell him, you got more problems in a math book, my friend.
Yeah. And I don't know what Victor's trying to say. I hope to fix seeing the narcissist. Oh, okay. Abuse I survived. Okay. I don't know what all of that stuff is. Meds. Oh, this is what I want to do. Happy as well. I can remove meds as well. Move to lower dose now. Happy guy next is to losing the pounds, kilograms, as well. Goal is around 20 kilograms here. I don't know what that means in pounds, but I'll go check that out. But that's what Victor's working on now. When you get the lymphatic system moving, you can lose weight as well because you've got all that stuck mucus, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. You lose weight and any detoxing that you're doing helps lose the excess weight that you're holding on to, for sure. Let's talk about the heavy metals and where they come from and why the lymph holds on to them. Heavy metals are not rare exposure. They're not rare at all. They're actually in our environment. They're environmental now. That's how popular they've gotten with us. They enter through the air we breathe, our water system, our food chain, cookware, and packaging. Even whatever, if you're cooking on Teflon, you've got heavy metals, my friend. Mm-hmm.
Even though it's coated, and supposedly protects you from the metal, it does not.
No, it does not. It doesn't, you guys. So it's just crazy. Our heavy metals are, I mean, they're in everything. I'm going to go through the list. And I'm sure you guys can even chime in here and give us a couple of ideas where they come from. They come from clothing, dyes, fabric. Our fabric and our clothes, especially the ones that are made from China, is all plastic and full of heavy metals.
Mm.
We are being sprayed on through the chemtrails. It's in our air, our pollution. They're everywhere. And we are breathing these in. The body does not eliminate heavy metals easy, you guys, because they bind. They bind to our fatty tissues. They bind to our lymph fluid. They bind to our nervous system tissues.
That's why you got to get the lymph stuff moving.
And they just don't bind to the biofilms. And I've talked a lot about biofilms, and that's where the parasites, that's the home of your parasites in your body. They live in the biofilms. It is what feeds the biofilms. It's what gets them to stick to you, into your body, into your organs, and that's why they're so hard to detox.
Now, the biofilm, I know you've talked about it. Is it a type of mucus?
It is. It is. It's a strong, strong mucus. I've shown you pictures.
Yes,
I've
you have. That's why I wondered if that
pictures.
Is mucus. Okay.
And let me tell you guys, I have had some biofilms that have come out of me, and it's just a thick, thick blob. It's incredible. It's disgusting.
And you had shown us in the last one, we don't have to get to that today, that this biofilm actually had critters living within the biofilm.
Oh, I've literally have discarded homes.
Yes.
Nest. I call it a nest.
Yes,
A biofilm
yeah.
nest is what I like to call it. And I've opened them up and nothing but little wormies coming out. Oh, so disgusting.
And that's in all of our bodies.
Oh, everyone's got them.
Yeah,
you
that's
breathe
what I
in this
meant.
air. I mean, everybody, has been pretty much eating the same thing I have to a certain extent, and clothes and breathe in the air, and it's our water. It's in the water.
Yeah.
So we all shower.
Yeah, and you have to be careful what you put on your
into our laundry detergent, our lotions, our perfumes, and again, guys earlier. So yeah, heavy is pretty heavy, you guys. There's a reason why they do that.
Oh, you left. I'll get you back. There she is. Claudine, you give us nightmares. Yes.
I know, that's why I'm not trying to fear you guys. Oh,
And what she's shown us is scary. It really is scary.
It is. That's why I started my show saying I'm not trying to fear base you guys. I'm just giving you the facts. It's true.
Yeah.
This stuff has been put on us, you guys. It's not anything you did wrong. You did nothing wrong. You're just living your life and being a good human. But we have darkness on this planet who doesn't want that happening for us. So they had to poison us to dummy us down.
Yeah. And I'm told by reliable sources that some of the chemtrails have aluminum in them. Aluminum that goes into your brain, and with the heat of the sun causes more problems. Those chemtrails, they have aluminum. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, they
have a lot of stuff.
They have a lot of stuff, but aluminum is one of the ingredients. They've got. See, I believe that the chemtrails, that they've got all kinds of organisms and micro bots in them, because they are trying to turn us into cyborgs. That's what I think. They want us into cyborgs, completely unnatural, you guys. They want to take everything natural away from us. They do not want us to be connected to anything but to their AIs, to their systems, so they can control us. See, they need us. Without us, they do not exist. Period. When they have us in fight and flight, when they have us in survival mode, they can read our consciousness. So when we're coming from ego and we're in that type, when we have our nervous system fully lean on that kind of energy, they fully can read us and control us. That's how I feel. When you have control of your nervous system and of your brain, they can't. The brain was inserted in the human for mind control. The human is not consciousness. The heart is. We want to come from the heart.
Yep.
That's conscious energy right there. But it's the humans right now are so stuck on everything being logical in the brain. It has to be logical to the brain.
There's two sides of the brain. One is the logic side, so And that holds the ego, of course. Moment to speak of. Okay. Yeah. That's true. When she spoke of critters, then we got cut off for a minute. So we've got to use the word critters again.
Yep. It was happening last night too, you guys. Whenever I use that word, last night was so terrible what they were doing.
Yeah. And I did pull up the supposed chemicals in the chemtrails. Barium and aluminum salts. Yeah. Often linked to geoengineering fears.
Yep. That it's all made from China. I believe all of this comes from China.
Well, I really think that it is an American company that is putting it out if it isn't the government.
Oh, it is. They're all in cahoots together. But I do believe it's made. I think it's made and comes from China. I think they're the ones who make it. And I think they put it in everything that they sell to America.
Wow.
I mean, they had to get us poisoned. And that's a great way to do it, So I could be totally wrong. But either way, they're all in bed together. It doesn't matter. The deep state here, the deep state, every country has their own deep state. So from, if not the same bloodline, their bloodlines they're all correlated. They're all together.
And Victor is saying YouTube is part of those devils. TikTok, YouTube, Discord, all of the above.
Oh yeah,
especially X, guys. Just saying. Former Twitter.
So when the lymph stagnates, the immune communication, your immunity communication weakens, and the drainage slows, and that's what happens when you have when your lymphatic system gets stuck. Now this is very interesting, you guys. I think we've talked about this before. I think we have. The lymphatic system holds memory. Now here's where we're going a little bit into the spiritual part of it, because water holds memory. Mm-hmm. The lymphatic system, the fascia in your blood. They say we're 75% water, 70% water, whatever. That is why we're so much water, because of those three systems.
Which ones?
The lymphatic, fascia, and blood.
And
holds water.
Yeah. I thought there was one other that held water, but
there could be, but those are the main ones. Those are the main ones that that move the water through the body. Because we are made of more water, which I believe because of the creator.
Yep.
The creator is water, is life. We can't live without water. We have to have it. So the lymph doesn't just hold waste, it also holds memory. It doesn't just carry toxins, it carries unprocessed truth. A swollen belly may not be fat, you guys. It may be lymphatic collapsed. Jaw tension may not be stress. It may be a blocked tonsil drainage. That's where my problem comes in. I don't have any tonsils. So things aren't draining properly. Breast tenderness, vaginal mucus, puffy face, morning rage, grief that won't move. These can be signals of lymph stagnation. We do have some ancient systems that say that, like yoga, clean the lymph before breath work. That's always been something that's been said. And then another one is armpits and groin are your truth gates. And anyone who practices yoga and stuff, they've heard this before. The armpits and the groin area. Yep, they're your truth gates. So I'm sure you guys have heard this stuff before. You can't hold divine light in a field still hosting old enemies, you guys. Okay, So with that being said, now we're going to go into things that can help support your lymphatic system in some of my products. Okay.
Okay. Which one first?
Some of the mushrooms and herbs and that. So we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and start with, okay, here's my list of stuff right here. Okay. Chaga. Let's do the chaga, chaga.
Chaga.
Chaga. Chaga is my go-to, you guys. Chaga is a mushroom that detoxes heavy metals and inflammation and so much more.
And those are rocks in there.
It binds oxidative stress, supports and detoxes pathways, and it protects lymph fluid too. Yeah, it's actually a mushroom that grows on a birch tree in cold places. Open this up and you guys can, and they're literally rocks. Like, it is like the funniest
dried
mushroom.
mushrooms. And they come in different sizes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just never know
It's
what
a
you're
big,
going to get. Yeah.
like big old thing that comes off of a tree. It's delicious. It really, really, I know it doesn't look very good, but I promise you. I've never had anyone try chaga and say, ooh, yuck. Never.
No, just somebody wanted it more diluted. And to me, I like it strong.
Yeah.
I love
I
the
do.
chaga.
I love making it strong. So it's just a mushroom that you seep in hot water. That's it. And you keep using it till it runs translucent. So it's always the mushroom that just keeps giving and giving and giving. So this whole thing right here can last, this right here and all these rocks in here can last someone like an easy 8 weeks. Not a bad thing at all.
So 2 months.
Turkey tail.
Okay, where's your turkey tail? Oh, there it is.
I love me some turkey tail. And the reason why they call it turkey tail is because the mushroom literally looks like a turkey, a tail of a turkey. It's really cool.
Yep.
And it's really like fuzzy. So turkey tail is an immune modulator, gut and lymph connector. Okay. So that's a really good mushroom. All right. The next one is reishi. Reishi is also the mushroom of immortality. It is very Chinese medicine use it a lot for everything. I love it. But it also helps with the nervous system regulation and lymph flow. Helps the calming, helps you calm down so much. The reishi, if someone wants a mushroom at nighttime, whenever someone asks me what's a good mushroom to use at nighttime, that is a medicinal mushroom, I will always say reishi. It's not very edible. You can have it in teas and capsules and tinctures, you guys. But as far as eating it, yeah, if you can do a recipe and get it to taste really good, let me know. I have it. And I've been working with it for quite some time.
Any of those?
Those are all reishi.
Okay, I'm going to go get one.
All three
So
of
you
these
can
are reishi.
see what it really looks like.
I have a reishi block that we grew in my mushroom club. Then we have some reishi spores that were foraged. Those two were both foraged. Yeah, this one's from Arizona, Salt Lake,
Oops.
or the Salt River. This
I was
one,
gonna say
this
Salt
last.
Lake.
I know. I just got back from Salt Lake.
Oh,
the
so
Salt River.
at the Salt River.
Yeah,
Wow.
this was foraged at the Salt River just this past summer.
Oh, okay. So are summers good for it, or is fall better for foraging?
No, I guess he foraged it like in September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was still, it's still warm here.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah. For
so
us,
this is just really hard to cook, you guys, and it's just no matter how much water you put it in. I've tried everything, and make a tea. It tastes it's the one way that it tastes really good.
And this is her smallest.
That's a real small ratio, yeah.
Yeah, reishi. Now this one reishi too.
Yeah, that's the one that we grew in the mushroom club.
I want this to be shown because there's so much more to this one than the other one. It looks like
And that one's fun.
stone.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, sit down there.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. So we grew this one. This is the one that we grew in my mushroom club. And the reishi's on the top. This is all the reishi right here, you guys. And then this right here is the substrate. It's a block.
Oh,
It's the
really?
home that it grew on. Yeah. Yeah, we preserved it all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we never. And what you could do is you take these mushrooms off right here. You take these off, and then that's how you'd make the medicine. And you grow it yourself. And then sometimes you'll get a second flush or a third flush that will come and grow more reishi for you. At different sizes too. Each flush will have a different size. So it's very interesting.
And it all feels the same now, and you can hear it.
Mhm.
It sounds like wood.
It's very preserved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
it
did a
looks
great
fake, huh?
job.
It
It
looks
does.
it looks all, but
Looks
it's
like
not.
a sculpture.
I'd be able to cut those mushrooms off and get them wet and hydrate them back up, and I'd be able to use them for medicine. But I won't do that because we've used it for education, and everyone's had their hands on it.
Oh, these are other ones too.
Those are from Maine. Yeah, those are foraged from Maine. Yeah.
I thought they were all one, but no.
Nope, those are all different reishis right there. Okay, so then we've got lion's mane. Lion's mane is a narrow lymphatic communication.
I love this one.
And the reason why lion's mane is so much of all of that is because it works on the vagus nerve. So that's from the end of your spine all the way to the top of your head. So lion's mane is good. That the lion's mane helps with the neural lymphatic communication because it lifts the brain fog.
Yes,
Yep.
it does.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
So-
it also helps you from grabbing sugar. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it does help. Yeah, because it works again on the brain really well.
You don't think you're missing anything when you take that. When you get the cravings for sugar, you feel something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then cordyceps. Cordyceps, hands down, like the number one lymphatic mushroom. It gives your cell, it oxidates the cells, your cells, and movement. It gets movement going. Now,
Move it, move it.
I have my lymphatics, my lymphatic tea. This is what I used when my lymphatic system went out on me. This is all I did. I just drank that all day long, all night long.
Well, she
which
did the other things too.
Yeah.
but this
Oh,
is-
yeah. I did all that, but that
Yeah.
tea was what really got. I really had to eat. That tea was like a lifesaver right there. And it's got nettle, dandelion root in it. Dandelion root is for liver and lymph connection. Nettle,
Yes.
mineral rich, supports drainage and inflammation. This is what helped with the drainage, and that's why it was so important for me. And then milk thistle protects and detoxes. And then another thing I used, I put it over here, castor
Which one?
oil.
Oh, where'd you put
Because
it?
it was all sticky.
Oh, that's
I
right.
gotta wash the bottle.
That's the back room, people.
Now I don't sell castor oil. I will be making castor oil drops for the eyes, but that's about as much as I'm going to do when it comes to castor oil. But you can get your own castor oil. Just make sure it's in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Castor oil is fantastic for the lymph. You can make your own castor oil patches or packs or whatever. You can also buy them on Amazon. They're on the internet, and you just fill them with castor oil and you just place them like on your liver, your kidney, wherever you want, wherever you need that you have stagnant lymph. I do my armpits. I do a lot of detoxing under my armpits, and then my neck and my groin area. So
And would you put it on your jaws, the joint of your
Mhm.
jaws? Okay.
Well, I massage it into my ears right
Oh,
here.
okay.
So
All right.
yeah,
Just
and this is a daily practice. I have to do this. It's part of my self-care.
Okay. When did you start doing that? The castor oil.
Oh, I've been doing castor oil pretty much my whole life, but working it with my lymphatic system, not until last year.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a full year now. Well, ever since my lymphatic system went out last September. So yeah, a little bit over a year now. I don't think I'll ever stop. My body would probably go into shock if I stopped at this point.
Yeah.
I just don't ever want to get sick like that again. So,
And when you get swelling in your legs, look towards your lymphatic system as being the problem, not necessarily a spider bite or other things. But look at your lymphatic system first, because it's
for sure. sure.
You had that problem where
Mhm.
nothing was
My feet swelled.
swelled up. Yeah.
I mean, and my right foot got so big. And the only time I've ever swelled or had epedema like that was when I was pregnant.
Right.
They also say it's high blood pressure too, that could be caused by high blood pressure, swelling and stuff, which, it could be true too, but it also has something to do with the lymphatic system. And if they're saying it's high blood pressure, then it's most likely caused by the medications that they're giving people.
Yes.
Because a lot of people that I know, almost everyone that I know that suffers from high blood pressure, they're on like 2, 3, 4 high blood pressure prescriptions. And I don't understand that.
I don't
just
either.
don't get it. You have one blood pressure problem. Why are you on so many blood pressure prescriptions?
My husband had it at least 2, but not at first. And when they prescribed it for me, I had 1. And so I didn't understand why you would have a second one. But it got down to, I had the smallest dose, and then they wanted me to half it. Then why am I taking this? Oh, but it's going to hurt your heart if you stop taking it. I exercised, and stopped taking it. I was fine. I
Yeah.
didn't feel anything.
Oh yeah. I've had doctors put so much fear in people that
Yeah,
they tell them if they stop taking their blood pressure medicine, they'll die.
Yep.
And that's so that people believe that it's a forever thing. But anyways, and that's not true. Not that none of that is true. I don't believe in that. I've taken so many people off their blood pressure medicine, and they're doing just fine. They switched it out for reishi.
Well, reishi, also moringa is a very
Mhm.
good herb for that.
Mhm.
I was buying some healthy heart tea
Mhm.
and got myself off of it the second time.
Mhm.
So it worked well.
And get off the saturated fats and salts.
Yes.
That easy. Simple.
And move.
And move more
Yeah.
for sure.
Even if you want to do chair yoga, but at least you're moving.
Or even swaying
Yeah.
back and forth like this. Kind of, you got to open your
Knees.
leg up a little bit, at least, I'd say at least a foot apart, and just swaying. That kind of movement, that simple movement does help the lymphatic system. Have you guys ever met people who have like anxiety and they're always tapping their foot, or they're always just kind of like moving around? Yeah, they have a good lymphatic system because they're always
in motion.
always moving, always in motion. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So to help your lymphatic system, super simple, you guys, we talked about, in warm fluids, your chi loves warm fluids, not cold, warm. Gentle movements, we talked about that. Breathing through the nose. Humming helps. And then the manual lymphatic drainage, just massaging on the collarbone, around the ears, under the armpits, and in the groin area. Another one I like too, you guys, is dry brushing. That's another thing that I do at least 3 to 4 times a week. I do a dry brush before I get in the shower.
What type of brush do you use?
I just went to and got me a brush for your back, for cleaning your back, for the shower.
What type of?
It's got a wooden handle.
Okay, but what are the bristles made out of?
I got 2 of them. I got one that was real soft, and I got one that was kind of a little bit more coursey, kind of, a little tougher, just to, for back scratching maybe more.
Question is,
Yeah.
What is the material it's made out of?
It's wood and horsehair, I believe.
Boar's hair or horsehair?
It's one of the, it's boar's or horse. It's one of those, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but look, when you buy a brush, make sure it's a natural, natural fiber.
Mhm.
Do not buy the plastic
No.
and use it on your body. No, please, we got enough plastic.
Same thing with your toothbrush.
Yes, exactly.
Same thing with the toothbrush. They actually make toothbrushes that are made out of horsehair and boar's hair. So, and charcoal. I just read about a new one that they're making them out of charcoal. So that's
Ooh,
kind
I
of
like
interesting.
that
Yeah,
idea.
really interesting. So yeah, and the same thing with your brushes. Like I said, I found mine at Target.
Okay.
I've seen them at Ross. I've seen them at all kinds of stores. I didn't spend a whole lot of money. I did get 2 different types because, yeah, I wanted to feel what it would feel like to brush with the hard brush and the soft brush. I actually do like the soft brush a lot more. I don't use the other one.
Yeah.
I'll probably be giving it away, honestly. Okay. And then don't forget breathing through the nose. We said that when dry brushing. Castor oil packs. Red light therapy. Red light therapy is fantastic. Invest in yourself. Get yourself your own red light therapy if you need to. I do. I bought me one. I have it right over here to the side of me.
I got one for Christmas. I did.
Good. And I also have a red light little handheld.
Oh.
Judy got it for me for Christmas, and it's a red light, and I just all over my face, my neck. It's a stick.
Oh, okay.
It's so cool. Okay, and emotional honesty, you guys. Be honest with yourself. This is not about force. This is about permission to flow, you guys. So is there any questions out there? Do I have anyone who has any questions before I wrap this up?
Okay. Jess says, I have severe OCD and anxiety. I finally found a positive for it. What is the positive for it, Jess? And you were talking about anxiety. So is the lymphatic information that we're providing, and I know you came in a little late, is it helping you at all? Is it resonating with you? That's my question for Jess this morning.
Jess, hi, Jess.
Oh, well, yes, and Jess has had a very cold last few days. When she's in Tennessee, and remember, they closed the schools through Wednesday so far. So I don't know if they're going to do it anymore.
Well, Jess homeschools her kids though anyways, right?
Yes,
So it wouldn't
but
even matter to her.
Yeah, but when they close schools, I know here know about that too much. Maybe up in Utah they would, but when they close schools, you know it's very severe driving. Okay, so they want people to stay home. That's why they have the kids at home, so nobody's out on the street. Great working lymphatic system, but my fascia is so loose. So loose, I deal with connective tissue problems. Wow. So you can't really use a gusha, can you? If you have problems with it connecting.
Yeah, if it's too loose.
Yeah.
And you need to just keep working on that fascia. Get it strong. You need to exercise, stretch, exercise.
Wow. And Jess is very unique, so it's nice to. It's not nice, but it's interesting to hear a different way. Most of what you were talking about being clogged, and
she's the opposite. Yeah,
she is totally opposite.
Hers just runs wide, just loose, and then yeah, you got to find that medium happy. You know, you don't want it too loose, you don't want it too tight, right?
My skin is elastic.
The elastic woman. So what? Okay, so you have a severe OCD and anxiety. That's your nervous system. That is your vagus nerve right there. How do you? I think you sleep. I think we've been through this before. You sleep pretty good, right? You're a good sleeper. Your parasympathetic nervous system's not affected. It's just your vagus nerve, I believe.
Now, will either one of these help with anxiety?
Oh, so all those mushrooms that we talked about, the chaga, the turkey tail, the reishi, the lion's mane, the cordyceps, I have a 7 blend.
This is a 14.
Yeah, I forgot to, I wasn't sitting over there. And then I have a 14 blend. I've got all those mushrooms in my 7 blend and in my 14 blend, and then some. So for those of you who are interested, just go to my website, elevatebyclaudene.com. I'm also getting a new website done. We're supposed to go live today. And hopefully that all works out and you can get my products.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have to let you know that on my website, you guys, for a shopping cart right now, because I am just not allowed.
They still won't allow you?
So this is what I've decided to do. I have my milligrams on there. I have a picture of what it is. Connect the dots. The wording is everything when it comes to this these websites. So yeah, I've got milligrams. Connect the dots. They won't do anything about my mushrooms. I can do everything I want with the mushrooms. I can use the word mushrooms. I can use the word reishi. But when it comes to my other stuff, there's certain words I can't use, or they'll take my shopping cart away. So we'll see how it goes, you guys. Hopefully people can figure it out. I don't know what else to do. I can't even I can't have Amanita on there, so we named it a different name. We named it actually Amanitas, like if it was a name of somebody.
Oh,
Gotta get real creative
like
here.
that.
I know.
This is also with my human design. I think that could be why I struggle with anxiety and OCD. I'm so sensitive to energy. And you are the only projector that I know of that can produce their own energy. They when they teach, anybody teaches human design, they always say a projector cannot produce their own energy. They are not sacral. They do not have a sacral. I can't remember the words, but their energy is not within their sacral chakra. It's with the spleen, and you're totally different. You have sacral authority. That's what I was thinking. Sacral authority. So that's why I know she's a very unique person. She's the one and only projector I know that makes her own energy, and I think that's why she's so sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling you are either a manifester. They're coming out with 2 new human design labels. It's either going to be a manifester projector, a projector manifester, or a projector generator. And I think you would be a projector generator, actually, because I know you generate your own energy. So,
That's
saying.
why I'm a generator. I have my I had that done. I was a generator.
You're a generator? Okay.
Yeah, I don't pay too much attention to my human design. I just listen to my body.
Talk about astrology and all things, and the human design makes sense to me only
it's fascinating. It's fascinating. So fascinating. No, I had mine done. No, it's very fascinating. It helps. It helps us so much. Yeah, it's totally so interesting. And a lot of it makes sense. Like you said, it makes sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I got my perspective than what we normally. It's like, oh, that
was like 7 years ago when I got mine done.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah. Yeah. It was. I should go back and look at all that 7 years later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd like to see your profile and other stuff too. Yeah.
Again, fascinating, right? Okay, so I'm going to kind of promote myself here for a minute, you guys. If your body is asking for support, this is the work that I offer through Elevated by Claudene here, my services. I create lymph supportive, detox conscious herbal and mushroom formulations made slowly, intentionally, and with respect for the body's timing. This includes lymph and detox support, mushroom blends, gentle herbal allies for drainage and inflammation, educational guidance so you're not guessing with your body, if something in you, so those are the things that I do. Those are how I can help you if you guys are interested. You got my QR code up there. So
I did have it. Yeah, okay,
okay.
Let me see. Where'd it go? I had it right there. Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to do everything all at once. You just need to begin where the body is asking. So if you've got sinuses and you've got congestion, just start with the head. Start with the higher part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's, just start real simple.
Because that's where it starts too.
And just do these massages in the morning and at night before you go to bed, like literally 3 minutes. And you'll start to notice some difference. You might not wake up so congested. And I always say, where lymph flows, truth follows.
Aw.
And congestion isn't your body attacking you. It's your body saying, I can't drain. I need
Right.
support, not suppression.
And again, we are sitting for 2 hours. We're going to get up and move afterwards because that's
I already
when-
want to start massaging my
Yeah,
neck right now.
me
Like, I'm like,
too.
it's time for, I massage all the time. If you're come and sit with me and we're having a consultation, I will probably massage myself like 4 or 6 times while we're sitting there talking. Now it's just become a habit, and it's a good habit to have. It really is. I even pull my goosh out when I'm talking with people and counseling. Just start doing my face and stuff. I don't know. It's just what I do. When lymph flows, pressure eases, mucus clears, brain fog lifts, breath deepens, and truth returns. The lymph doesn't lie. It knows what you carried. It knows what you buried. And when it flows again, you don't just feel better, you feel honest, alive, and clear, you guys. Thank you for listening to me today. Drink some warm water, breathe through the nose, and listen to your body, you guys.
Yeah, we are going to an energy where you can no longer
You
suppress.
smell that burning?
Something's weird. Jess is saying we are going to an energy where you can no longer suppress all of it.
Our water was burning.
Oh my goodness, you left that on? Oh,
I
wow.
did. I filled it up with water and I put it on there so we can have another huge cup of, so I can have another huge cup of mushroom coffee or mushroom
Almost
tea.
tea.
I have to stop calling it mushroom
Yeah,
coffee.
Fire Horse is action and passion and movement. That's what's coming up in February 17th.
What is it? What did I miss?
Jess is saying we are going to an energy where you can no longer suppress all of it. Fire Horse is action and passion and movement. And Fire Horse is the Chinese zodiac for this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
That's right.
I might have something up if I've loaded it, or I will load it very quickly. Not there. Yes, I'm going to load something very quickly. Something I made for communications and connections. And
Good morning, Debbie. How are you?
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie is in Montana. Are you still in Montana?
And how cold is
Is it there?
Yeah, hopefully this uploads and
I thought it was, it's not cold here. Compared to, after talking to all you guys, it's not cold here.
No. Well, it's very balmy here. Okay,
It's very warm.
here it comes.
Oh, look at that.
3 of the colors. It's gold, red, fiery orange, and then the other colors are green. The balancing colors are green, blue, white, and silver, I think. But I just thought I'd put that. Communication connections, the Fire Horse energy, and Year of Unity. To me, that sums up what all the energy I'm feeling for this year. But now I'm smelling it more and more.
It's off. It's
Well,
not burning,
it's
not burning
open now.
anymore. But now I know. I'm glad I smelled that.
And
yeah.
it's my nose is
Only I
clearing
can
up.
burn, only I could burn water.
Yeah, I burn. Yeah, people say, what is it? Yeah, burn water. I've heard that many times.
Yes,
It's like-
yes, that's me. I burn everything.
You usually don't. I've never seen you burn anything here other than the one right now.
My kids grew up to me always burning something. So, because I'm always doing more, I was always doing more than one thing, you know, with 5 children. So
yes.
I was always multitasking.
I got to get this off now real quick.
They used to complain about my cooking. And now when we were in Utah, they're like, Mom, we took advantage.
Took advantage.
Yeah, because they used to tease me about my cooking, you know, when they were little and everything. And now they're just like, we do anything to go back to those days, coming home in the house, just, you know, food being cooked and dinner ready. And
oh, yeah.
And now that they're their own adults and they have to take care of themselves, they're like, yeah.
Raising 2 other generations, I would love to go back to that time.
I know. I would, yeah, right. I'd love to go back to my grandma's house.
Yeah.
When I was little and eat her cinnamon rolls. I don't even eat sugar.
Right. My grandmother made the greatest chicken dumplings. I always loved that one.
Oh, yeah. My mom can make some good chicken and dumplings too. Yeah, that's good food. Well, how's everyone feeling out there?
What's been going on with you
what's
guys?
Going on? We got some time. This is kind of a short little talk that we did with the lymph.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got about a half an hour. We can talk about what's going on. Anything.
And how's your lymphatic system going? We've heard from Jess, a little bit from, I broke my left ankle on both sides waiting. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Hold on, I'll pull that up. I'm okay. Broke my ankle on both sides, waiting for orthopedic doctor to call me for surgery. It's not cold. Our high today will be 32. It's 26 out right now.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're loving our weather. Thank you very much.
It's very nice here in Arizona. She's from Arizona. She's from Globe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
She's from Globe.
Judith says, good morning. I'm in Florida. We are still experiencing cold weather and it will remain cold the rest of the week. Hopefully we will get warmer.
You guys send some of that cold down here, over here, down here, up here, where? Send it over to Arizona. Push it over here for us.
I want the moisture.
We haven't had any. Yeah. It's cold in the morning. Like right this morning, I was cold. But like anything that's 70 and below, I'm freezing my butt off. So that's just the way it is for me. But it's supposed to get up to, by the end of the week, we're going to be 80 again, you said?
80s, yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the week, we're going to be 80s again. And it's just like, where's our winter? Like, there's, here in Arizona, we got one season, hot and hotter.
But I usually love winters in Arizona. It's been beautiful outside. Minus the chemtrails, the sky looks great.
Yeah. And I can't, my garden is great. My garden is flourishing this winter, so there's a plus.
We don't like the heat in Florida. You've got as much heat as we do. The only thing you have instead is humidity and lots of it.
Yeah, it's really good. I've never been to Florida.
I haven't either. I just know it's not a dry heat.
Yeah. Yeah. They get the water there. I have some friends that just moved to Florida. They really enjoy it. They really like it there.
Yeah. And as far as your ankle, just take care of yourself.
Yeah, Debbie, take care of that ankle. How'd you break it? I broke my foot last June with E-Man. I don't know if she knew that.
Yeah.
That's my old nanny.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bad enough Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be in the 40s. We have no snow. Well, with that ankle, I'm glad you have no snow right now. And Michael Stevens, welcome in.
Yeah.
It's snow
just
here.
Take care of that ankle. I guess it still like just has to have surgery. Thank God I didn't.
Yeah.
I had a good break. Mine healed really nicely.
So, Michael, where are you currently at? Do you know Michael Stevens? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Took you a minute.
I have been to Florida.
Yep.
I want to go to Florida. I want to check it out.
I'm not sure. So I'm decided. I do want to see St. Augustine, but I don't know about any place else. per se.
I just want to go to the beaches and check it out. See what it's like.
Watch out for the alligators.
I know. That's like real stories. People tell real stories about alligators everywhere. There
Yeah,
in Louisiana.
yeah, Louisiana too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I think as far south as further south I've been would be Brownsville, Texas. That's the furthest south. But yeah, as far as southeast, I think Nashville or around Nashville. I don't remember going further south. I've been to Chattanooga. I think we went almost to Knoxville, but
You going on vacation this year?
thank you for saying that because I will be taking off the week of spring break this year. And I think that's the 14th through the 21st. Yeah. So I will not be doing any lives that week. I've already blocked that off. My sister's coming from the, what time? 18th through the 21st. So she's coming to see family.
It's so much fun. Family is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I loved visiting my family when I was in Utah. It was a good time.
Even though the reason why you guys were there
Oh, it
was
was
not
so
great.
sad. It
but-
was terrible having to bury my auntie, but we buried her. She sent off. She got her wishes all
Oh, good.
completed, and she's she's in a better place. I do feel sorry for the family because now they have to adjust. Yeah. I will miss her visits. I'll miss her conversations. I just have an understanding of death. I think a little bit different than other people. So, and not only that, but I've had so many people
Yes.
die in my
The
family.
last couple years. it's been
I've
really-
lost so many family members the last 5 years. So I'm not saying that you get used to it, but you just have a better understanding of it. And like I said, it's just the ones that are left behind that her children are devastated. So my heart goes out to them. And of course, her sisters and her brothers that she left behind because they are very, very close, tight knit family. Like they do everything together all the time. So that's just how my family is. They stick together. So, and that's why it's so hard for any of them to move away because they
Yeah.
can't live without each other being down the street. So it'd be nice to be part of that, but I just visit. That's all I can do. I'm here in Arizona. I have my life here. So,
And they visit sometimes, don't
uh-huh. Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They've been in my life since day one. So I could not imagine my life without them. Yeah, they are always visiting. And these visits sometimes, some years, we'll visit, they'll come out, visit twice a year. We go out, visit twice a year, so we see each other quite a bit. I'll be going out there again in March.
they? Oh, okay.
And then
When are you going? Oh, what?
And then the thing that
Spring
we
break,
do, yeah, we're gonna go early March. I got to go out there for a surprise birthday party for my uncle.
You're saying this live?
Yeah, but he's not on Facebook.
Somebody might tell it.
No,
Just
they're not
kidding.
going to. No, he's not on Facebook. So or he's not on YouTube. He doesn't do any of this
Social
stuff.
media.
Yeah, he doesn't do any. He's 85.
Oh,
Or he'll
okay.
be 85. I think it's his 85th birthday, and they're having a big party. So I want to go out there. And I want to go be there. I want to go. It's fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite uncles too. So.
And how old was your aunt that passed?
I think she would have been 88 next month
Oh,
on
okay.
February 20th.
Oh,
So 87, yeah. We lost her at 87, I believe. Yeah. I remember looking at it like, oh wow, she would have been 88 in February. She would have made it one more month.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And then in April, what we also do a lot of, and we used to do this every year, twice a year, we all meet up in Laughlin.
Oh, for gambling?
I go jet skiing.
Oh, okay, cool.
And yes, my family loves to gamble. A lot of my friends from California, who I also would meet in Laughlin once a year. I used to go to Laughlin like 2 or 3 times a year. I used to, prior to opening up my business. And I love jet skiing. I just love the river. I do a little bit of gambling, but not too much. I'm not very good at it. I'm just not into it, I guess. I like to watch though. I love watching people win. It's fun.
Yeah. And it's, Laughlin has changed a lot in the last few years. That is strange. You just mentioned your friend Judy cannot breathe through the left side of her nose. My name is Judy, and that's my issue.
Oh, wow. That is very ironic, isn't it? So do you have, is it, hers is from a bone or something in her nose that's blocking it. They wanted to do nose surgery. And she was like, when she was like little, since she was little, and she has always refused and said, oh, no, 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 you're not touching my nose.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess they had to re-break her nose, and she just didn't like the surgery. The procedure was too harsh. So she never did it, and she's really sick right now. Yeah, she's got the flu bad, and it's all congestion right now. It's in her ears.
Ooh, that's always bad.
It's settling in her ears. The lymph is just not flowing. So, and she breathes through her mouth. So I was working with her last night. We'll see what happens. I told her just to hold this one and breathe from the good nostril that she has and see if that can't help. And then some massaging and some tapping. And yeah, poor thing.
What is she intaking for it?
What is she
drinking fluids, lots of fluids.
I made her some chloroquine.
Okay, which is?
Okay, that is a mucus releaser. It's the best one you can do. This is so ironic, you guys. You could get chloroquine back in the day, super cheap, tons of it. Doctors always gave it out, all kinds of stuff. COVID hit, literally, Google it. Can't get it no more.
Wow.
Yep, as soon as COVID came, and they said because it caused heart issues. Yeah, BS. It comes from the pills of grapefruit and lemons.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating a lot of grapefruit, and I've been removing the rind and putting the segments in a jar and just reaching in the jar in the refrigerator and eating them.
Yeah,
like candy.
Yeah, they're good. I got a bunch of grapefruit. This is probably why she got even sicker, because she went lemon picking, grapefruit picking, and orange picking on Sunday. So I don't know if that. Because she got worse over the weekend.
Oh,
so
wow.
And she did go do that, which she needed movement, and she needed some sun, and she needed some grounding. So, who knows? But yeah, if you take grapefruit pills, you guys, and you take lemon pills, preferably Meyer lemons, but any lemon will do. Okay. Pill 2 of them. Pill 2 grapefruits. Pill 2 lemons. Put them in a metal pot. Fill it up with a couple quarts of water.
Good water.
Clean water.
Clean water, yep.
Distilled is perfect. If you're into water structure, I know people who do water structure always have distilled water. But, alkaline water, whatever water you can get, honestly, that is clean. Put it in there. Put a couple quarts in there. And then you got to get a glass lid. It has to be a glass lid. Take all that, put the grapefruit and lemon pills in there in the water, and you want to bring it to a roaring boil for at least a half an hour. Yeah. So yeah. So if you fill up the pan with a lot of water, it's fine. It'll just disintegrate anyways with the boil. So you want it to boil for at least like that for at least a half an hour. Then you put the lid on there, the glass lid, and then turn it down on low for a little bit and let it go ahead and cook for about another half an hour on low.
With the lid on.
With the lid on. You're never going to touch this lid after this. You do not. Once that goes on there, you leave it on. You let it boil again on a low boil for about a half an hour. Then you turn that off and you leave it alone. Do not touch it until the next day when it's completely cooled down. Then you go in, you take the lid off. I let all the water and the condensation drip into there. And then you take the grapefruit and you take the lemon pills and you start to squeeze them. You will squeeze them, or get a squeezer. I have a squeezer and I squeeze it. And then you're going to discard that. Put it in the garden, put it in, I don't mulch it because it'll catch fire in my mulch, but I use it for my garbage disposal. I stick everything in it to freshen up the garbage. That's how I use it. Anyways, just get rid of that. And now you've got yourself some fresh made chloroquine, and that's a mucus releaser. And you will sip that. You sip on that every day, at least 6 times a day, 4 or 6 times a day, and it'll bring up all that mucus naturally.
Okay. My question is, and you've talked about it before, what about mullein?
Huh?
Mullein.
And then mullein too, yep. And mullein's another one that I got everyone on. So the hydrochloroquine, the mullein, chloroquine, whatever. It's got a couple different names. Mullein, yep. They're all loaded with mullein. I gave them a bunch of mullein. I seeped a bunch of that for them. My daughter's also sick. My husband is sick, and Judy is sick. So I got all these 3 people in my life that are very sick right now. And they're going, Judy's going on 3 weeks. My husband's going on 3 weeks, and my daughter's going on her 2nd week. I saw her yesterday, and she's even worse. And I'm the one who visits the hospitals.
And you're the one who visits all these people too. Yeah. You live with one of them, so.
I basically live with all of them. I'm at all their houses. I'm at their houses all the time. So so it's really, but they're getting better. They're getting better, and the mucus it's just all mucus. It's all lymph. So that's what I'm helping them with right now. But that stuff works. And then with the mullein tea, it's from bronchial, that at least that's what's helping them breathe for sure. And then elderberry. Yep. Got them on some elderberry because the cough is just so bad for them. So elderberry, and some people are so hard-headed.
Really?
Can you tell them, like, just try this elderberry. You'll be able, the coughing will stop and you'll be able to get some sleep. And then, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. And then, right. I know. And then after they don't get any sleep for 3 or 4 days, they try the elderberry and boom, they pass out. I'm like, why are people so hard-headed? I just don't get it. But not me. When I'm sick, man, I will do anything for relief. Yep. And then I got them on eucalyptus cough drops too. Yeah, cough drops aren't always the greatest because they have sugar and stuff in them, but I always try probably the best natural ones that I can find.
And the other thing, some of them have sugar-free. Yeah. But read the ingredients, people, because sometimes they put sugar alcohol in there instead of sugar.
Mm-hmm. Sugar alcohol is worse than sugar. So
exactly. And they don't really cook it, so it doesn't get the alcohol out of it. Yes. They used to sell some frozen novelties, chocolate flavor, I think. And my husband was doing his best to get away from alcohol at the time. And I read every ingredient. And so at the sample table, I read the ingredient and I looked at him, you can't have any. He goes, why? I said, look right here. Alcohol. So those who are addicts, alcoholics, and they have something so simple as from the freezer, it has alcohol in it, and no, they don't cook it. So that means the alcohol is still in it. So be careful when you're out there. Look at the labels. Make sure there's no alcohol in it if you don't want alcohol. If you want alcohol.
If you're fine with it, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just have to do what you have to. I mean, because I can't get my hands on any eucalyptus right now. My son cut his eucalyptus tree down.
Oh, no.
The healing center that I was running doesn't have a eucalyptus tree anymore. So I highly suggest, and I love doing this when I'm sick, is you boil it in a pan of water, and then you put a towel over you and you steam yourself with the eucalyptus. Oh my gosh, that is the most amazing feeling. I like doing it even when I feel good. But it's really hard to get your hands on eucalyptus here, on big branches of eucalyptus. So what we have, we've got the diffusers that we can use with eucalyptus. That's another way of doing it. Another thing I did was I went and bought them all the eucalyptus nose inhalers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw my husband the other day. He had it stuck up in his nose. So he was walking around there like that. He's like, this helps me so much.
And every morning, every night, ooh, my congestion, excuse me, I inhale peppermint essential oil.
Oh, I love that.
And you can feel it going down and clearing your lungs.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Do you do those nose inhalers?
I don't do inhalers anymore.
The
At
nose
all.
ones?
No.
Oh, okay. I want to make them. But the problem with me right now is that I can't find any way to make them without them being plastic.
Yes, yes.
So that's kind of but I do buy them. I buy them quite often. I have a lavender one that I love. So I am very addicted to nose inhalers, you guys, by the way. That
Exactly.
is my addiction.
That's why I stayed away from it. It's like, I don't want to get in it.
I'm addicted to them, yeah. I own 4 different states.
And check out Fantasia crystals, because they used to have some inhalers.
Do they?
And I think it's glass. I'm almost positive they were glass. Doesn't mean they didn't have a plastic covering, but
Yeah.
check it out.
At least, yeah. But I do use them. I know they got plastic. It sucks. But some things you just can't. There's just some stuff that we don't make that's not, they have never made it any other way. I've been trying to figure out a way to do it. It's been something that's been on my mind for sure for like 3 years now because I just really love those. I hope you guys know what we're talking about, the inhaler sticks. Hopefully most people know.
Yeah. And you can look them up too.
Yeah, they're not bad. It's not anything bad for you.
No, it isn't.
It's essential oils going straight to the brain.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, when they came out with all these newfangled stuff, the inhalers, they kept saying that they are addictive. So, why even start it?
What's addictive is if you get a good inhaler with some good essential oils, is the zing that it takes to the brain. Like when you do your peppermint, you get that zing, and that's what it just feels good, and it's not bad for you. It's very good for you. So I love waking up my brain like that so much. And another thing, I'm just cuckoo like that. I love smelling salts too. You give me a smelling salt, I'm like, oh yeah. Most people, it hurts their brains, but I love the way it feels.
Well, and it's not just my brain that feels cleared, it's my lungs too.
Oh, it's
because I can feel it reaching down and clearing it out, and it just,
it just feels so good. I know. Yeah. I do buy. I go to the smoke shop and I buy the salt sticks, and sometimes I'm just in the mood to sit there and just smell the salt.
Well, back in December when I was very congested, it really, really helped doing that. And that's when I got in the habit of breathing that stuff in all the time. And my lungs, I did my best to keep the mucus out of my lungs. That was my goal. Keep it upper respiratory only. Do not let it go beyond right here.
You gotta be careful because pneumonia. Pneumonia will set in right there.
Yes.
That's what pneumonia is, isn't it? Water in the lungs?
In the lungs. Yep. Fluid in the lungs.
Fluid in the lungs, whatever. Like I said, I don't know much about Western medicine, but I have 2 clients that ended up in the hospital this year with the flu so far, and it turned into pneumonia, and they got water in their lungs. Yep.
Yeah, and that by using the peppermint, it also helped me cough up and get out whatever was in the mucus that was in my lungs, because I know it wasn't just coming from here. I could feel it, and it wasn't just mucus. It was critters. So I got a lot of critters out, and the more I got them out, and yes, blood came with it, but the more I got them out, the cleaner my lungs felt. And now they feel so much cleaner. And when I'm breathing that peppermint in now.
What is that?
Gosh, that is a
is that a protest?
We got a protest across the street. I'm not sure. Remember,
we got an ice protest going on.
I don't know if it's ice. I think so. There's a Mexican flag.
I'm going to say it's ice. What the heck?
Phoenix has had.
Okay, I got to go check this out. Okay, yes. Hold on. This is happening in front of my facility. Hold on.
Well, I might be able to. Let me take this with us.
Oh my God. It is ice because they're carrying Mexican flags.
They got Mexican flags going on. So if you guys,
Oh,
Yep.
it's not very.
It's not very big, but it's still.
Oh yeah, they got
This is Glendale,
about 100 people.
at least. Okay. So, okay. I want
To see it. It's across
to
the street. Let's go outside.
live. So,
Go here, Judy.
I can see. This is live from Glendale, Arizona, everyone. Ice protest. Hopefully, that's very clear as ice. Okay. Protest in Arizona. See. Okay, we're back on. Did anybody see that? Did anybody see that? Hi, Sandra. And it was pretty clear what they were saying. But yeah, that's the first one seen in Arizona. And it's right across the street.
That is so cool. I love grace. I love it. I'm telling you, I have more faith in the human race than anything.
Yep. The hate viewers I'm not particularly care for, but I still
We
send
don't
them
need to do
unconditional
that.
love.
No, this is really cool, you guys.
Yeah, right across the street. I hope you guys got to see
Did I
that.
get lost?
We did for a little bit. Hold on. I'll put you back on. There you go.
That's so
Yay,
cool, you
Glendale,
guys.
Arizona. Lived
Yes,
there in,
go Glendale,
in
go
1977. You didn't happen to graduate in that year, did you, Sandra? Just thought I'd ask. Yep, because that's the year I graduated, but from Mesa.
Yes, you guys,
Yes.
this is so cool.
Yeah.
They're coming. They're just
Yep.
they're still
They're
people
still
walking.
walking, yep.
Cars honking, they got the cars going back and forth. This is incredible.
Oh, now they're back.
Oh, they're
Okay,
coming
back-
back around on my side of the street now.
Are they on that
hold
side
I'm
of
gonna
the
go
street?
videotape this real quick, you guys.
Are they
Yep,
on
they're
this
coming
side?
back on my side. Or there's more people.
Yeah, they're the same group,
This
but
is
they're
awesome.
going back. Okay. And these must be students, everyone. This has got to be a high school.
Oh, they're young.
Yeah, they're high schoolers. I bet you anything they're high schoolers.
Oh, the helicopter's coming out. Yep, they got a helicopter.
Yep. So,
All right. Protesters.
high schoolers too.
Yeah, but a lot of people are into it. They're Trumpsters. So.
Yeah. So, did you see that one? Okay. All right. Again, Red Mountain High School was listening to, and they were saying that people were yelling at them from the cars.
People honking, people
Yeah.
are supporting
Well,
them. They're getting a lot of support. They're getting a lot of love. And this is what we got to do, you guys. We've got to push back. We have to push back on these dark forces. What they are doing is absolutely wrong. Okay, yes, I don't want people in our country who are going to hurt us and poison us and make us sick, but what are they doing who are putting us in danger?
Yeah, they're the ones shooting innocent people.
They're the ones who want war. They're the ones. No, this is awesome. This is good. I believe in protesting, but in a safe manner.
Yep.
In a way that doesn't hurt. You know, I don't want anyone hurt. I don't. But we need to stand up, and our kids are doing it. I told you guys. I told you that the next generation is not going to put up with this cabal anymore.
Yep. Worked on Bodine's.
Yep, it's
orange
done.
farm.
That-
Oh, okay. Great.
So this is really exciting. This is so cool to see this happen in my little city.
Well, and across the street, and now I have it live.
And they got helicopters following them now, you guys.
Well, which is fine. And I'm sure that
Drama.
they're going to, well, they also have to, because it is a school and the students walked out to do it. I'm most positive. Isn't there one down the street?
Yeah, it's right down, Deer Valley. It's just what they do. They're always fear facting us. So
yeah,
good for those kids. Very good for those kids standing up and pushing back in a good way, in a manner that is completely appropriate. Even if they did walk out of the school, but you guys.
Well, they knew they were going to do it. I mean, the administration and all knew that it was happening, or they would have stopped it from happening if they felt it necessary.
And hopefully the administration is very supportive of them. I hope so.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Did you lock the door?
I did lock the door.
Okay, good.
They're not coming in here.
No, not the protesters. There was somebody walked by. I just want to make sure that it was locked.
Yeah, it brought all the workers out.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I will be live tomorrow with Shauna, and I'm looking forward to that so much. Tonight, Tuesday night, we will have the Psychic Squad. If you would like the Zoom link, please email me at either loverightwarriors@gmail.com. Let's just use that one. I will look on that today. If you do send that to me that you would like the link to come to Psychic Squad, please let me know and I will send it to you. And so tomorrow, Shauna, tomorrow night at Rising Phoenix Spiritual Church, Don and Susan will be talking about their book, Mediums. And on February 28th, Don and Susan will be giving a mediumship class all day on Saturday, the 28th of February. Okay, I don't know if I have any flyers on that. I do not. But remember, to get a hold of Claudene. Oops. You just cut. How does she, when she walks away, it just shuts down for her. I don't know why.
That is so weird.
What was it going to, I'm trying to get your QR code up again.
Okay, and I'll be live again. I will. My
Monday.
intentions are to talk about, as of right now, if anything changes, I will be live again on the 9th and the 10th of February, just before Valentine's Day. I go live with Anne on Monday on the 9th at 5:22, and then I go live with Julie the next morning at 10, or on the 10th at 8 o'clock. And if you guys want to go to my website, here's just some of my Valentine's little things that I'm putting together.
Gift bag?
Yep, the gift bags. This is my pedicure one.
Ooh.
My pedicure little gift bag that I am selling. I am very much into Valentine's. It has always been my favorite time of year. I got married on Valentine's as a little girl because it is the month of love. It is a whole month that we dedicate to love. And that is my religion, love.
Yes.
So these are just some of my products that I came up with. In here, I have a sugar scrub, and then I have some salts, bath salts, and then I have some cuticle cream. Let me see, I'll pull it out. Some cuticle cream right here, and then and this is just a real small packaging, so you can just put it in your purse, a little makeup bag. And then I have some foot moisturizing heel cream that I made, and then a sugar scrub, and then I put a little cellulite, little heart stone in there. It's just super cute, and you can just hold it in your hand and give you some good vibes. But go to my website, elevatedbyclaudene.com. I have a lot of other products that I put together. My bath bombs came out fantastic. Again, you guys read between the lines. They will say 100 milligrams. Hopefully you know what 100 milligrams of what I'm talking about. just the way I have to do things right now, you guys. So.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you have some products for Valentine's. We'll have to talk about that. So
Yep.
we can. And now, do you have a commercial for any of those?
No, not yet. I just I've been working. I got a brand new website, so hopefully that's going to go live today. I'm going to see if it's live right now. If we were able to get that on, go live yet, because my
The people.
my products on there are just came out so cute. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll show you when we get off.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in. I will see you again on tomorrow, on Wednesday, and on Friday. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Anything?
Nope, that's it.
Stay
That's all I have.
safe.
Yep, stay safe.
And self-care. Take care of you.
Yes.
So let's get
Love your damn self.
exactly. Have a good day.